The legality of working as a plant electrician while employed as maintenance in an industrial facility depends on several factors. Firstly, job duties. Your maintenance duty should align with the responsibilities of a plant electrician. This includes installing, maintaining, and repairing electrical systems and equipment, and also troubleshooting electrical issues and performing safety inspections and testing. Secondly, training and qualifications. You should possess the necessary training, certifications, and experience to safely perform electrical work. This may include completion of an electrical apprenticeship program, National Electrical Code, or NEC certification, and OSHA training in electrical safety. Thirdly, employer regulations. Your employer may have specific policies regarding cross-department work. Check with your supervisor or human resources department to determine if you are allowed to perform electrical duties outside of your maintenance role. Fourthly, safety considerations. Electrical work can be hazardous. Ensure that you have received proper safety training, that you use appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, and that you follow established safety protocols. To ensure compliance with safety regulations and your employer's policies, it is advisable to request formal approval from your supervisor or human resources department to perform electrical duties. Seek additional training or certification if required, and always prioritize safety and follow all established protocols. Electrical safety is paramount. Always to energize circuits before working on them. Use lockout-tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization. Verify the absence of voltage with a properly rated meter before touching any electrical components. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including insulated gloves, safety glasses, and arc-rated clothing, as required. Follow the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and other applicable standards. Only qualified personnel should perform electrical work. Ensure that you have the necessary training, experience, and certifications to safely perform the tasks assigned. Regularly inspect electrical equipment and systems for signs of damage or wear. Repair or replace any defective equipment immediately. Maintain a safe working environment free from hazards such as wet floors, clutter, and inadequate lighting. Provide adequate ventilation to prevent the buildup of hazardous gases or fumes. Store flammable materials properly and away from electrical equipment. In case of an electrical accident or injury, immediately disconnect the power source, if possible, and provide first aid. Report all accidents and near misses to your supervisor. Investigate the cause of the accident and take corrective action to prevent recurrence. Regularly review and update safety procedures and training programs to ensure that they are effective and up to date. Stay informed about new technologies and safety practices in the electrical industry. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, is a comprehensive set of standards for safe electrical installations. It covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and safety practices. It is essential for electricians and other electrical professionals to be familiar with the NEC and to follow its requirements. Some key aspects of the NEC include proper grounding and bonding. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the overcurrent protection device and preventing electrical shock. Bonding ensures that all metal parts of an electrical system are at the same potential, reducing the risk of shock. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. They are designed to trip and interrupt the flow of current when it exceeds a safe level. Proper wiring methods are essential for preventing electrical hazards. The NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for different applications. It also includes requirements for the installation of wiring, such as the spacing of conductors and the support of cables. Equipment installation. The NEC includes requirements for the installation of electrical equipment, such as transformers, generators, and motors. These requirements are designed to ensure that equipment is installed safely and that it operates properly. In addition to the NEC, other standards and regulations may apply to electrical work. These may include state and local electrical codes, as well as OSHA regulations. It is important to be aware of all applicable standards and regulations and to follow them carefully. Proper electrical safety training is essential for all workers who may be exposed to electrical hazards. Training should cover topics such as electrical shock hazards, lockout-tagout procedures, and the use of personal protective equipment. Training should be provided by qualified instructors and should be regularly updated. Lockout-tagout procedures are used to prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. These procedures involve disconnecting the power source, locking out the disconnect switch, and tagging the switch to warn others not to turn it on. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, is used to protect workers from electrical hazards. PPE may include insulated gloves, safety glasses, and arc-rated clothing. It is important to use the correct PPE for the task and to inspect it regularly for damage. Arc flash is a dangerous electrical phenomenon that can occur when a short circuit creates an arc of electricity. Arc flash can cause severe burns, blindness, and even death. Arc-rated clothing is designed to protect workers from the heat and flames of an arc flash. The electrical safety audits can help to identify potential electrical hazards in the workplace. Audits should be conducted by qualified individuals and should cover all aspects of the electrical system. Corrective action should be taken to address any hazards that are identified. Electrical maintenance is essential for ensuring the safe and reliable operation of electrical equipment. Maintenance should include regular inspections, testing, and cleaning. Defective equipment should be repaired or replaced promptly. Stay current with electrical codes and regulations. Electrical codes and regulations are constantly evolving to reflect changes in technology and safety practices. It is important to stay informed about the latest changes and to ensure that your work complies with all applicable requirements. Joining professional organizations. Professional organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, and the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, offer resources and training opportunities for electrical professionals. Joining these organizations can help you to stay up to date on the latest developments in the electrical industry and to network with other professionals. Continuing education. Continuing education is essential for maintaining your electrical skills and knowledge. There are many opportunities for continuing education, such as courses, seminars, and workshops. Taking advantage of these opportunities can help you to advance your career and to stay ahead of the curve. Mentoring. Mentoring can be a valuable way to learn from experienced electrical professionals. If you are new to the field, consider finding a mentor who can provide guidance and support. Likewise, if you are an experienced professional, consider mentoring someone who is just starting out. Be proactive about safety. Don't wait for an accident to happen before taking action. Be proactive about identifying and addressing potential electrical hazards in the workplace. Report any unsafe conditions to your supervisor. Learn about the specific electrical systems and equipment in your facility. Every facility has its own unique electrical systems and equipment. Take the time to learn about the specific systems and equipment in your facility so that you can work on them safely and effectively. Follow all safety procedures and protocols. Always follow all safety procedures and protocols when working with electricity. If you are not sure about something, ask for help. Never take shortcuts or cut corners when it comes to safety. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these tips, you can help to create a safer working environment for yourself and your coworkers. Specific scenarios and considerations include working on energized equipment. Only qualified personnel with proper training and authorization should work on energized equipment. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, and follow established safety procedures. Never work alone on energized equipment. Working in wet or damp locations. Avoid working on electrical equipment in wet or damp locations whenever possible. If you must work in a wet or damp location, use appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as rubber boots and gloves. Ensure that the equipment is properly grounded. Working at heights. Use fall protection equipment when working at heights. Inspect the equipment before each use. Never work under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Drugs and alcohol can impair your judgment and coordination, making it more likely that you will have an accident. If you are taking medication, check with your doctor to see if it is safe to work around electricity. Specific tools and equipment for electrical work include insulated tools. Use only insulated tools that are specifically designed for electrical work. Inspect the tools before each use to ensure that they are in good condition. Multimeters. Use multimeters to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Ensure that the meter is properly calibrated and that you know how to use it safely. Voltage testers. Use voltage testers to verify that circuits are energized before working on them. Ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, to protect against electrical shock in wet or damp locations. Cable cutters and strippers. Use cable cutters and strippers to cut and strip electrical cables. Ensure that the tools are properly sized for the cable being used. Conduit benders. Use conduit benders to bend electrical conduit. Ensure that you know how to use the bender safely. Fish tapes. Use fish tapes to pull wires through conduit. Ensure that the tape is properly lubricated. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, for electrical work includes insulated gloves. Wear insulated gloves that are rated for the voltage you will be working with. Inspect the gloves before each use for any damage. Safety glasses. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from flying debris. Arc-rated clothing. Wear arc-rated clothing to protect yourself from the heat and flames of an arc flash. Face shields. Wear face shields to protect your face from arc flash. Hearing protection. Wear hearing protection to protect your ears from loud noises. Hard hats. Wear hard hats to protect your head from falling objects. Remember, electrical safety is a continuous process. By following these tips and staying informed about the latest safety practices, you can help to create a safer working environment for yourself and your coworkers. Consider the specific regulations in New Jersey or other locations, as electrical work is governed by state and local regulations. Ensure compliance with these regulations to avoid legal issues. In New Jersey, the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs Board of Examiners of Electrical Contractors licenses and regulates electrical contractors. Also, the New Jersey Uniform Construction Code, or UC, governs the installation of electrical systems in buildings. These codes incorporate the National Electrical Code, or NEC, with some state-specific amendments. Furthermore, OSHA enforces workplace safety standards, including those related to electrical safety, and compliance with OSHA regulations is mandatory for employers in New Jersey. Understanding and adhering to these regulations is essential for legal and safe electrical work in New Jersey.